My greatest joy is serving God by serving God's children. Because that's the best way I know to serve God, is to serve His children. Whether it be in the church and in the community, which I love to do. Strength keep going, and it's not a platitude, it's the honest truth, only through Jesus Christ. Only by Christ do you find the energy and the strength to keep going and keep doing it. One of the very first things I do whenever I come into a new church, on my very first Sunday, I always ask the same question. If your church was to close today, would anyone other than the members of your church miss you? I think that's a very important question for churches today, for the simple fact that if the community wouldn't miss us, then we're not doing our job. A lot of the people we touch and we change are not sitting in these pews on Sunday mornings. But that's not the way Jesus called us to do it. He didn't wait for people to come to Him. He always went to them. He found a way to change their lives and to make them better. And that's what we seek to do. The church is to be a life-giving, life-changing force. And if we're not changing lives, then we're not doing the job that Jesus Christ expects us to do. And most lives are not changed in the pew. Lives are changed out in the community. When we go out in the community and we feed the hungry, we give clothing to children that don't have clothes. We put shoes on feet of children that don't have shoes. When we help people find jobs, when we help provide education. You give life by helping people be able to provide for themselves, and that comes through giving an education, through helping them to find jobs. You give life by helping addicts whose lives are falling apart to find a place to put their lives back together. We are blessed here in the fact that we have a food pantry that serves 65 families a month, are given groceries every single month from this church to help subsidize their groceries in their house. We have a program called the Little Red Schoolhouse. On an average day, we provide a snack and a juice box for 55 children 5 days a week, every single week of school. We make sure those same children have school supplies, not just at the beginning of school, but all year long. Those children can come to Little Red Schoolhouse and get paper or pencils or backpacks. We put more than 200 children with brand name tennis shoes on their feet. Celebrate Landing, which is the junior high, senior high version of Celebrate Recovery. It's called The Landing. We start that on Thursday night to reach out to our children. Cutting is higher than it's ever been among teenagers. Suicide rates higher than they've been in a long time. Drug abuse, alcohol abuse, rapidly climbing in teenagers. They need a place that gives them life, that teaches them to change their life. And that's what the Landing does. We give life and we help change lives through Jesus Christ. First and foremost, it's the church's honor more than it's mine, because it takes, on an average week, probably 80 people to run all the programs our church does. They are the real hands and feet. I just happen to be the one that heads it up and help make sure that it all happens and that it goes the way it's supposed to. This is also about all of the other hundreds and hundreds of pastors who do the exact same things I do, who serve God in amazing ways every single day, that also should be noticed and lifted up. To say thank you would have to be a matter of, it's one of the most humbling things to know that someone watched what you were doing and thought enough of it to say thank you. For the church, this honor is a way of also saying to them, we see what you're doing and we know you're serving